Hi, I'm Jamie from Life is Sweeter by Design, and today we're going to talk about how to organize your Mosaic Moments die cuts. So if you're a fan of Mosaic Moments like I am, you will know that there's so many die cuts. They're so awesome, but they can be a real pain to stay organized. I've researched, looked at a lot of different methods for organizing, and finally I decided to do the binder method. It's not perfect. I wish there was a perfect way to do it, but I haven't found that yet. So at least I'll be able to get all of them into one binder, has a handle, and it's easy to take along to crops when I'm scrapbooking away from home, which is what I do most of the time. So the method I used is magnetic sheets. The dies are metal, so metal should stick to magnets, and for the most part it works pretty well. I'll show you an example here. This is from the basic bundle, and sorry about the glare on the plastic. So this is what it looks like. I got really sick of taking the dies in and out of that packaging, and I wanted something simpler. So the process I used was I got basic 8.5 by 11 cardstock. You could get any color. I happen to already have a pack of white, so I try to use what I have if I can. And then I ordered off of Amazon these 8 by 10 magnetic sheets. They are from JH Best Crafts, and they're not the highest quality, but they're inexpensive. I got a package of I think 30 for, I don't know, 15, maybe 18 bucks. It might have been less. So they come in sheets like this. One side is the magnet, and then this is a peel off. So it's sticky on the other side. So that's what makes them really convenient. So you peel that off and stick it. So I would take a piece of the white cardstock, peel the magnet off, and stick it on there. Then I would put my die cuts on here, and then I would just put it in a plastic Avery page protector. And I tried to get some fairly heavy duty ones because it's a little bit heavy depending on which dies you have. I also used a label maker to label which die set it was, and it's hard to see because I used a clear label, but I've labeled the sizes of each of the dies so I don't get confused. Then I put them in a old Trapper Keeper binder that one of my kids used, and when I was going through stuff for a garage sale, I found it and I thought, this might come in handy for this project. It's the perfect size, and I'm reusing something that I already have, so even better. I went ahead and labeled with the dividers, but unfortunately they really don't show very well, so I don't know if it's worth the time. But I did all of the basic bundle die sets at the beginning because those are the ones I use, you know, all the time. I'll stand this up at an angle so you can see better. Then I went on to just bundle sets next. So I've got the Bliss bundle, the Diamond Mine, Horizon, etc. Then I went to sets, so the alphabet set, banners, keep going that way. Then towards the very back, I wasn't really sure how to label these, but they were just kind of miscellaneous. Some of the smaller dies, the square dies for corners, things like that. And I may come up with another system for labeling later. I did use on my divider sheets erasable pen, so it's easy to erase and rewrite if I decide to relabel. The like I said, it's not a perfect system. You know, the dies might come loose a little bit, but because they're in the protective sheet, they're not going to be flying around. This folder zips up, so I don't have to worry about any of them falling out during transport. I think it's a good system. I'm going to be going to a weekend crop in a couple of weeks, trying it out, and I will let you know if it's a huge failure. I'll come back with a better idea, but for right now, I think it's going to be great. But definitely better than the system I had before, which was no system at all. So if you have not used Mosaic Moments Dies, they're wonderful. I'm obsessed with them, and my goal is to have every die that they make. It may take me a few years to get them all, but you can make things like this, which is just so cool. And yeah, it was a little time consuming, but totally worth the effort. And I could never have, you know, really done it without the die system. Here's just another example of the layout. There are just so many options. The options are unlimited. You can reuse these dies over and over in any of your cutting machines. It's just awesome. So I hope you liked this tutorial on how to organize your Mosaic Moments die cuts, and be sure to head over to my blog, Life is Sweeter by Design. I do share crafts, scrapbooking tips, recipes, and all sorts of things. Thank you.